Hello, this is Yulkis. I got a flight here, KSP, adjusting my microphone. So, what I have here is a flight, as you can see. Yeah. Oh, fuck, shit. What is that? I only have one light. Okay, good. So, what I have here is Space Ranger 3. The third in the series of Space Rangers, designed to launch a command pod, an escape, or a home-going pod, and a landing pod to the orbit of the moon, where the command pod will switch places with these two, and from there the landing pod will be filled with the pilot and one of these people. The pilot will then pilot the landing pod to land on the Mun, or the moon of the biggest moon of this planet. Yeah, look at that flag. Yeah. So this is the third in the series. The first rocket didn't have enough boosters to get off ground. It barely got 9 Gs, and that was on liftoff. It just kind of fell to the ground, and the escape module was used to save the crew of the craft, which you see right here now. I'm sorry for the low FPS. This game is resource intensive, and I am not running the 64-bit version, and I hear it's kind of buggy. So, anyways, the second Space Ranger, called Space Ranger 2, obviously. In that I added. Oh shit! Fuck! I forgot something. Doesn't matter. I added SRBs, and yep, that's that. The rocket got to space, to the height. Ooh, there's moon. To the height of 100 kilometers, but then it didn't have enough thrust-weight ratio to, or whatever it's called, to get a stable orbit. So it kind of just fell in to the middle of this sea over here, in the middle of Curb Africa and Crindia. Thankfully the crew survived due to the parachutes on the command module. What the Space Ranger 3 is designed to do is to try to get to the moon finally, which is right over there. At least to get a stable orbit. The pilot has been briefed on special flight tactics, which will help the craft reach a stable orbit easier and save some fuel on the way there. So, the pilot will aim to drive at a speed under 200 meters per second until he reaches the last layer of the atmosphere. He will also do a classical orbit burn, or whatever you want to call it. So let's start. SAS enabled. Pilot will aim the rocket forwards and lift off in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Isn't that amazing? Look at that, I'm barely accelerating. Amazing. Let's scroll up so we see how much fuel the solid rocket boosters have. I'm decelerating so that the speed counter, or whatever you want to call it, stays at a certain the acceleration, aiming at say 1.1 Gs, and I'm trying to make the SRBs lose their fuel before the first layer of the asparagus system. Rolling, going up, going up. It's cool. There's that craft there. I think that's yeah, that's just some random debris from another flight. Space plane. Well, no, not a space plane. It's more of a Super Hornet. Its name was Super Hornet V1. It was designed to fly. Okay, looks like SRBs are doing good. Adjusting throttle to get to a higher speed. SRBs will eject soonish. Sunny. Rocket is doing good. It is stable. Looks like some of the rockets are overheating slightly, but that doesn't matter. The SRBs will burn out soon. There is 15% fuel left, about. Liters left. And they're burning out in a sec. Burnout. Ejecting. Looks like we're clear. Maximum throttle. You can see the small radial engines, the middle turn thingy, which give me more acceleration once we're in space, and now, because you never know. Well, that's a problem with that was a problem with Space Rangers 2. Space Rangers 2 failed to achieve this goal because he had too little acceleration once in space. Disengaging SAS due to bubble. Oh. Disengaging stage 1. Stage 1 is clear. We're clear. Turning on lights because we can. Seems like they help a lot. Now we have the power, so why not? Yeah. SAS is being a bitch. You're indeed accelerating. That is my attempt at a space plane. It's made it to Japan, or whatever you want to call it. Our apoapsis is kinda low, but it sucks. We're having slight overheating problems, but let's hope that won't affect anything. Stage 2 is at 50%. All is going well so far. Stage 2 is at 30%. Seems like game is running at half speed due to lag. The Unity engine. We are at the height of 15 kilometers and our apoapsis is the height of 17 kilometers. Okay, we are reaching 200 meters per second, throttling down a bit to keep us under 200 meters per second, so as to not to waste fuel, according to the rules of engagement, or whatever we want to call this. Oh. Stage 2 is ejecting. Stage 2 is clear. Stage 3 is burning. Acceleration is keeping us static, keeping us at a static speed, which does not seem too bad. I will be aiming at the rocket prograde, or at least telling the pilot to do that. The pilot can never do anything. Pilot sucks. Apoapsis is almost 30 kilometers. We're coasting, whatever that means. We would could really use that additional SAS I was planning on putting on the vessel. We are pointing too much to the east. This is not good. This is my fault. Those radial engines are not doing us any good. And the speeds are too high. Cutting thrust for a second. Apoapsis is too low. Need to move the prograde marker upwards, so that we not fall to our doom. This is why we have these extra engines. Wobble's annoying. Turning on RCS, not that it's gonna do anything good, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, that doesn't work. Doesn't help. Our apoapsis is climbing still, good. 50 kilometers. 52. Stage 3 is at 10%. This is not good. This is indeed not good. Apoapsis is still not out of atmosphere, but it is close. Okay, shutting down our SAS. Pilot is doing stupid shit. He is indeed being a douche. Okay, looks good. We might be able to make a stable orbit with this, if I keep my eye on the gyroscope, whatever we want to call it. I think we are in orbit. Well, not a stable orbit though. Okay, ejecting stage 3. Stage 3 is ejected. Escaping from debris. We have escaped. Okay, let's see. Okay, we need to point the rocket, and we should not let go of thrust, or we will die. Well, probably not, because we have parachutes. Parachute should be enough to keep us alive when we fall through the atmosphere. keeping our eyes at the map so that we not die a fiery death. Okay, I think everything seems good. No shit. We're pointing too much south. Need to point straight to east. Otherwise, we are doing good. As long as we remember the laws of physics. Yep. Cannot cheat. We are descending. This is not good. We need to pull our nose up. I'm gonna let the pilot keep the nose here. Our engine is slightly overheated, but it shouldn't matter so much. We are at half fuel on our last big stage. We have the inter-bodily stage on here. Let's hope we can make a stable orbit with this stage. We are still outside the atmosphere. This is good. We're not clipping the atmosphere, but our periapsis is still not out of the ground, which is not good. We are at 30% fuel, and we still do not see our periapsis. Let us hope we see it soon. Making calculations. We should see it in about half a minute. Sounds good. Will our fuel last that long? Oh, it will. Good. We have won this. Preparing to stop engines. Periaps is emerging. Periaps has emerged. We are out of the atmosphere. We have reached a stable orbit. This is good. But we are kind of low on the maneuvering thrusters, so maneuvering fuel. So that is not too good. Also, we have a quarter tank of fuel left on the fourth stage. I will disengage. I will eject the fourth stage for now. Well, actually, no. We will attempt to get to the moon. Calculating flight path. calculations are hard. Well, they're not working out. That's what I mean. Oh, trajectory found. Estimated burn time 47 seconds. Telling pilot to turn the vessel. Doing further calculations. Adjusting calculations to conserve fuel. We require a stable orbit with the moon. Good thing we have plenty of time to calculate it. A whole 17 minutes. Well, not a whole, but whatever. Oh, we're having hardship with calculating of paths. So is the pilot having slight problems with calculating his calculations. Yes, we should probably... Yes, we will recalculate. There. Let's try this one. Okay, this is getting harder than expected. Uh, 15 minutes for to reach our current plan, but we have still not got a conclusive plan. Is this a stable orbit? I have no idea. We need to match the orbital speed of the moon. And I have no idea what this means. Let's think of something else. This seems like a better flight plan. We'll see how it works though. It will be easier to calculate required burn once we are at the location. So yeah. Also, it would help if we were parallel with the moon's orbit. Aiming for a perfect orbit. Okay, this seems like the best thing we've got so far. Let's attempt. Whoop! We have a flight plan. Amazing. Let's get the bare minimum of burn to get the moon orbit. There. Let's go there. Okay. Minutes burn. Let's time warp until T minus 1 minute for safety purposes. Actually, T minus 2 minutes. The fuel tank will burn out before we make it to the marker. Okay, T minus 2 minutes. Let's start burning. Yes, this is indeed a good place to burn. So the pilot does everything right. Oh! That sounds like a catastrophe. Oh, indeed. We have lost a lot of shit. Let's look at what we have now. Okay, that's bad. We have lost our return vessel and our orange tank, which we were originally meant to use for the yeah, this is not good. We need to abort. Let's plan a landing at the close point at KSC. Or something. It's really hard to do that because the Kurt rotates. Oh, I'll got to make sacrifices. Let's scheme the atmosphere. We'll just land in the ocean. Maybe we'll land there. You never know. Pilot is doing what pilots do. Target. Oop. No, he's not. Pilot, do what you're supposed to do. We are returning back to Earth. Let's see, what can we do with this in space? Well, we must ditch a part of this shit. Decouple that. Decouple that. Okay, that works. It's worked. Okay. This looks good. Okay, the pilot has readied us for our destiny. Well, whatever. It's a time warp. Next time we'll keep a closer eye on our rocket ship when we burn, instead of looking at the map. That sounds like an amazing idea. Okay, starting burn. Whoop. Our thrust to weight ratio is higher, better than expected. We are now on the trajectory to land. Let's put our gear down, because we can. Time accelerating. Our altitude is lowering, lowering, lowering. We're in the atmosphere in 4, 3, 2, 1. Now. Yes, we have reached the atmosphere. We are now under physical time acceleration. Let us extend our solar panels for scenic value. Because we can. Also, let us extend these antennas. If we can do it in time. Firing up extra oil, fuel, whatever you want to call it, to because we can. It's worth more in space, basically. Physics, you wouldn't understand. Our side pods have burned out. Too bad. Okay, we learned something there. We might want to put two-way fuel transport on these. Like a line from here to there. Like from the fuel pod to the entrance, so that these fuel pods get used first before any fuel in this fuel pod is used. Looking at the calculations, we'll probably land in on land. Unless we land in this lake. Attempting to avoid lake. By burning sideways. Ejecting side pods to get more thrust to weight ratio. Using rest of fuel to just get a better landing locale. Our current estimates land us there. That will change, most likely due to drag, which we are now experiencing a lot of. Returning to retrograde Pern. I'll probably land somewhere here. We'll extend the antennas on the moon landing module to ease the search party's work in case the antennas do not break. Okay, I will press eject now, so we not land on top of the lander. Deploying parachutes. Space Ranger 2 lander is reaching ground in a few. 3, 2, 1, and kaboom. See, lights. Wow. Okay, we will reach ground in 10, 9, 11. Oh, never mind. Parachutes deployed. Our scientist, or whatever he is excited. Good for him. This mission was also a failure. We had some structural problem that we didn't anticipate. We have no idea what happened, but we could decouple the escape tower. We don't need it. It's not like we have any antennas on board. Okay, we made it. You're now on ground. Let us plant a flag here to remember this forever. We'll send our pilot down. One small step for the pilot. Oh shit, fuck. Someone's messaging me on... Shit, fuck. Ah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Yes, I am still playing. I'm recording this. Ah, fuck. Whatever. Don't call me. No. I landed it again. Yeah. Yay me. Okay. We have made it. Looks like the comms tower or whatever that is, the escape tower has survived. But the pilot shall return to his vessel once more. Tell his comrades what a brave soldier he is. I'll probably leave this world now. We shall maybe see in the future if this space program goes anywhere. It hasn't gone well this far. Goodbye.